Well, hello there, YouTube. It's Gene coming at you with my first product review. Kind of sad. I've got this beautiful 2018 Husqvarna TX300 sitting behind me. All sorts of doodads are installed on it. But the problem is, so far everything that I've done already has more reviews on the web than one can count. So I really just didn't see any purpose or need to do any sort of product reviews on the items I currently have installed. And however, I have run into a situation with this bike and have decided that I have definitely got to get some bigger foot pegs. This is not an easy decision, folks. Anyone who has gone with aftermarket foot pegs knows that picking something like this is pretty critical. Kind of like your handlebars. It's your connection between you and the bike. And so picking the right pegs is pretty important. What did I decide to go with? Well, I picked a product that unfortunately does not have a lot of reviews on YouTube or any of the dirt bike sites like Thumper Talk or KTM Talk. And maybe that was a little bit risky, going with something that's kind of an unknown. Even though thousands of people have bought these supposedly and are super happy with them, there's still just not a lot out there to make a judgment call off of. So in a way, I'm kind of the guinea pig for these. But I'm going to provide a good review of these so that others, yourselves included, can make a better decision in the future, maybe sometime, if you're thinking about getting a set. So what do I have here? I'm going to bring these a little bit closer. We've got pivot pegs. Yes, pegs that rotate just a little bit underneath your feet. Is that scary? Yeah, a little bit. I'm a little bit nervous. These are either going to be awesome or an epic failure. Why did I decide to get pegs in the first place then? Well, unfortunately, I'm having issues with the stock pegs where my right foot, for whatever reason, continuously slips off the peg. Sure, I could sharpen the factory pegs, but I really didn't want to do that. Partly because I know doing that destroys the soles of your boots faster. Also, I just kind of wanted some cool new pegs. Plus, you know, these at the very least give you a wider platform, as do most aftermarket pegs, and that extra wide platform is really quite nice. Anyhow, so I'm not going to bore you with showing you how to install these, because there are a plethora of foot peg install videos on YouTube. I don't need to regurgitate that for anyone. So I'm going to go ahead and install these, and as soon as they're installed, I'll show you the finished product on the bike, give a little demonstration, and then my next video, I will be at the track, which might not be the best place to initially test this particular foot peg. Might be safer to do a trail ride, but that's not what's going to happen. I'm going to be trying these out first on a track, and I will give you my impression of them on a track, and then the following ride I will do a trail ride and give you my impression at that point. Before I go, one of the things I did read is that several people who did in fact do little reviews on them did mention that it takes a little bit of time to get used to it. As you can imagine, that movement underneath your feet is a little bit disconcerting for most, myself included, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully they work as advertised and I will love them, and it's not $160 thrown down the drain. Anyhow, I'll be back. All right, well, I am back with the first of 2 pegs installed. Went pretty easy for the most part. The one thing that I had forgotten, because it's been a while since I've installed pegs, is that when you remove that spring, when you pull that pin out, that spring's gonna go flying back. And I got pretty lucky, hit me right in the eyebrow, gave me a little bit of a cut today. I should have been wearing safety glasses. That was a huge mistake. My bad. But anyways, when you pull that pin, make sure you're covering that so that doesn't come up and hit you in the eye. Anyways, so here you go. Take a look at this. This is what everybody's wondering about. How much does it move? Well, as you can see, it's about 3 millimeters each direction. And I just stood up on the bike to give it a try, and I will admit that it feels like a lot of movement while you're standing on it, even though the reality is it's not very much movement at all. Anyways, my next video will be me at the motocross track giving these a good whirl. Let's do another side-by-side of the old versus new. Yeah, look at that hideous thing. It's stupid. That is just stupid. Anyways, so take it easy and keep the rubber down. Bye.